Test.
Alright. Hello, TimpZ.
This
It's my name.
Okay. Cool.
Alright. So you want me to start? Alright. I'm gonna count down. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so I'm TimpZ and I'm running this game. Maybe you want to do a couch roll call or
Yeah, alright, I'm Worster.
I'm HDL.
I'm Nagleria.
And just so you know, throughout this whole run, I'm going to be talking absolute garbage about everything that TimpZ does.
Ignore everything he says. Don't take it seriously.
yeah,
20 is a pretty nice start.
yeah.
19 would have been better than.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this is the VC version of Sonic 2.
Oh, yes.
Like, that's gonna be my excuse for anything I do wrong. We had to compromise because I'm playing on PAL usually.
PAL 60, right?
Yeah, PAL 60, of course.
It's
Don't,
yeah.
don't like insult me with PAL 60.
Alright, so while TimpZ is botching up Emerald Hill, I'm gonna explain a little bit about the spin dash mechanic because you're gonna be seeing it a lot. So whenever you crouch and press jump, you enter what's called a rev state or spin dash state, and for every button press during this state, you charge up speed. If you press multiple buttons in quick succession, then it takes only about 6 revs to charge up 100% speed. But for every frame that you do not release the spin dash, you lose 2 to 3% speed. So ideally, a perfect spin dash would be 6 button inputs, one after the other, followed by 1 frame spin dash release. However, if you release immediately after the last charge up, you will actually jump straight up in the air. So it has to be the following frame.
Perfect spin dashes are actually pretty hard to get. You won't see TimpZ getting that many, even though he's.
Yeah, they're
Not
extremely
pretty good,
rare.
When I first started playing the game, it took me about 3 months to get decent spin dashes, and then maybe a year before I got really good ones. So it takes a lot of physical effort to actually play the game.
Speed cap.
Yeah, I was just about to talk about that for a bit. So this game has a speed cap where if you're holding right and you're in the air, so you run over a platform or you run and you're not on ground or you jump, you'll be capped to a certain speed, and he just abused that there so he could slow down enough to go into the top route there.
It
Like
also sometimes applies between platforms.
Yes.
Shoutouts TNT.
Yeah, so what he's going to do here is abuse Tails to go off screen pretty much so that he'll open that door for him, and then he's going to swap the path that he's meant to do there and skip pretty much half the level. He's meant to go all the way around there to get behind that door.
Yeah, the classic Sonic games have what's called path swappers, and that's why you saw when he opened that door, he went to the left to touch an invisible trigger, and that swaps the path to where he would run down a slope and take the bottom path. And if he didn't touch that trigger, then he would have actually went a different path, which is much slower.
And the previous method for getting Tails to open the door was like a little tricky, but TNT found that just do a 3-tap and hold right and you get it every time.
Yeah, that's a fairly consistent trick.
Also, this run actually has been pretty flawless so far. I don't
Yeah.
have much to critique.
Like 40 is like as good as you can reasonably get on 10.2.
You,
And
you,
get a 39?
you can get it.
Yeah, you get 39.
That was almost 39 actually.
Yeah.
That was really sweet.
Yeah, but I got a bad jump off of the slope. Because slope jumping is a real big thing in this game.
All right, so this level is probably a good time to comment on the angled ground that Sonic games tend to have. So
no.
you see the grass
fell down.
is very bumpy. Your jump trajectory changes depending on when
Rubbish.
you jump.
29 as well.
29.
Rubbish.
He was going for another TNT strat there, which skips having to hit the spring and do a weird jump. You can get 22 pretty consistently if you nail it.
Yeah, I just fell down. It happens, but yeah, there's a lot of precise jumps.
VC, man, it's VC. Just say VC.
I almost got the 6-tap there. I wouldn't even do
Alright,
that.
this level's got a really important tight jump. You want to be able to roll through pretty much this whole section. He wants to jump right at the top there, so he went
Yeah.
a bit too high. So what he wants there is he actually wants to jump off lower slope, so he doesn't get quite as much height, so he can just hit the bottom of that, whatever you call that, the pillar.
Yeah, it's actually 1 or 2 frames, and it depends on the subpixels where
Yeah,
the
like when
frames
you hit
are.
the spring, I think the subpixels might make a difference, because every
Yeah,
time
they
I've
do.
asked people on the frame window for that, I've gotten different answers.
And if you're wondering what a subpixel is, let's just go ahead and explain that a little bit. So classic Sonic games, obviously artwork is drawn in pixels, right? But to achieve the smooth motion that the classic Sonic games have, pixel values are not precise enough. So there's value called subpixels, and it's in the range of 0 to 255. Whenever you move, there are horizontal and vertical subpixels that constantly fluctuate. And in some spots, different things may happen depending on what range the subpixels are in. So it can account for some things that are seemingly random, or you get a different result, even though you did the exact same thing. It's usually subpixels.
Ooh, nice.
This level is really punishing if you make
frame
a
perfect
tiny
jump. No.
mistake.
All right.
Why didn't you just spin dash there, dude?
So if you miss any of the jumps, you have to go to the low route, and that's like 10 seconds lost right there. So while like some of the jumps are pretty tricky, but it's mainly that if you miss it, you get punished severely.
Yeah, I was watching Tim's practice this level before, and he missed the top route, and he just had no idea what to do. Like,
Uh-oh.
nah,
That's
you
why you
good.
don't do that method. You should do the TNT method, which I forgot about. You know, muscle memory in this game is a thing.
There you go, you did it.
Oh, Tails, come on, come on. Come on, Tails.
You want
Nice.
Yeah, he needs him to bounce on this so
All
you can
right.
get there a little earlier.
Well, he doesn't need him, but it just helps a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, it speeds
Ooh,
it up.
that was
Perfect.
really good bounce. So there's actually a strat in that section that you just passed, where you can actually clip between those green things and the flipper.
All right, clip, clip.
Nice,
Yes, all right.
dude.
And that's exactly what the other clip looks like. That's actually very precise to get that. And he did it without pause buffering, so that's pretty impressive.
That level went very well.
Yeah, that was really good. Casino night too.
Sub 1,
Yeah, that'll be sub 1. Easy.
58. That's a solid time.
Yeah, definitely the best level so far. So Hilltop 1 has the first zip in this.
This is the only
run.
level where you can do that.
Yeah. Look up.
Yeah, so this has got the first zip in this run. So the classic Sonic games are pretty infamous for their zips. And this one isn't that broken. But basically what's going to happen is he's just going to get invincibility by damaging himself and fall down a platform, and the platform's going to carry him down into the wall. And then he's going to use that to just zip through half the level. That's just right here. Nice.
Oh, I even got a ring, so I don't have to worry. You can do a really precise jump there and clip it under the rock and potentially
You
die,
ain't
but... Wow, that's the
Nice,
first
dude.
time that ever happened to me.
Yeah, I've actually never seen a crush death in that spot.
Alright, so you get to see this level again. And this time I'm gonna get some sub-pixel crap right here. No? Oh.
You could have made that, dude. Just hold right.
We have time for a quick donation comment?
Sorry?
We have time for a quick donation comment?
Yeah, sure.
We have $20 from RoboSparkle. Hey TimpZ, it's RoboSparkle. Sorry I can't be there to co-op for you, and I probably won't get to see this live. Hopefully you'll do okay without me. Good luck today. I'll donate another $20 if you get 206 on Sky Chase, and another 20 if you sub 16.
Well, I was doing co-op with Nagloria, and he was trying his best to just mess me up, and with one spot where he literally basically soft-locked the game.
Yeah, with co-op in Metro, if you have someone who knows how to screw
41, by the
you
way.
over, you can do it pretty easily.
That was nice. So slanted jumps like that, if you miss that one right at the start, you can just lose like 6 seconds if you don't get the exact height, because you just get pushed back. You're supposed to stop and spin dash there, dude.
No.
What is this? This is pansy strats.
You gonna get half cycle?
No, I...
Nah, he won't.
Oh, wow.
Oh, rubbish.
Nice.
That dude's still
Don't get
from
the
you,
springs,
though.
dude. Don't
You
get
can't
the
complain
springs.
about that. Oh, that's not bad. That's not good.
Spring to spring, man. Let's see that hop.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, that... it wasn't nice, and then... Yeah.
Well, at least you got it, dude. And then he rolls into the boss. Novice. Yeah, that's not a good time.
Yeah, but stuff happened, and, you know...
Oil Ocean 1 is a very punishing level, honestly, but
Ocean, you're getting ahead of yourself.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Mystic Cave is easy. Mystic Cave is easy. Like, I don't even think about this level.
You saw me getting 33, like,
Yeah.
don't worry before.
And then, yeah, by 33. What's that jump?
It's another TNT strat.
Yeah.
Yeah, TNT, he does a lot of tasks for classic Sonic games. He found a lot of things in all three classic Sonic games, actually. He was actually a really big help in finding a lot of recent things, both strats and bugs as well. And a lot of them are actually very, very relevant to the speedruns.
He used to
So-
have the record in this game, and just recently he improved the Sonic 1 record by quite a bit.
Whoa. I missed that in the New Year's Day run, and I was like, oh.
You see, that was the straight jump that I commented on before. If you release your spin dash on the exact same frame that you did your last rev.
One. There we go.
See, I do listen to you
coaching.
sometimes.
3116.
Yeah,
I think
you'll
is
get
the-
a straight jump
Center.
and lose all your speed.
Center. There we go.
So I don't get why people say this is the easiest
No
level.
comment
Like,
on
I
that?
usually
Yeah,
get
no,
43 to
44 isn't
45.
good. You should be getting 42s here every time.
Yeah, I don't understand that sentiment.
Okay, so yeah, Oil Ocean 1 is a very punishing level. He's going to be doing a lot of spin dashes below the oil rigs, and if you like jump at the wrong time and like jump into the oil rigs,
Who accidentally triggered the speed cap there. He wanted to just maintain a lot of his spin dash speed, but he held right in midair and he triggered
All
the
it takes
speed
is
cap.
one frame of pressing right and it's
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah, and I'm using a GameCube controller, so it's kind of like, it happens.
see, you did it again. I told you not to land on that platform, dude. I was grilling him for like 10 minutes when he was practicing not to do that. Alright, at least you didn't die. Oh, never.
All right.
So yeah, it actually wasn't very obvious what happened there, but he actually got a straight jump while it was rising. So it looked like he just did a ball in place.
Yeah, so that's a frame perfect, like, miss jump, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's awful when that happens. Okay, so this level has the first level wrap. We should probably explain what a level wrap is. That's you, HDO.
You want me to explain?
Yeah, you
All right, so a
go.
level wrap is when you get enough speed and go off the left side of the screen. Normally there's a barrier on the left side of the screen that you can't pass, but if you get enough speed, you'll actually skip right past that barrier and you'll basically teleport from the far left side of the stage to the far right side. And the screen will basically attempt to catch up to where you are, and this will just basically put him where the boss is.
Oh no, not Tails. Damn it.
Nah, that's 7.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 6. Never mind.
So you can actually one cycle that boss if you time your jump correctly.
If
and
Tails
roll
doesn't
into him.
wants to mess you up.
But yeah, if you fail it, you have to wait for all of this. As you
His
can see,
attack
it
pattern
takes-
is ridiculously long.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
Yeah, so level reps typically aren't actually really consistent, especially if you have to be in the air, because your speed, decreases while you're in the air.
Yeah.
But there is a setup for that one to make it super consistent, but you'll be seeing one later on, especially in Metropolis 3. Like, Metropolis overall is a very difficult level. That was a really nice jump there. You could have made that. You didn't have to stop.
Yeah, but there's
That was
no
perfect, and then you blew it.
there's no point in going faster
It's
because
faster.
you still have to wait for the cycle.
You would have made it straight away there, dude. You wasted like half a second. I'm so
No, not half.
disappointed.
I disagree.
It's a timed element, but you.
You disagree? Who has world record, man?
On emulator, Jesus.
So it's on these screws where.
And that was actually really nice manipulating Tails here. And no, it wasn't. Never mind. But you want Tails there to take those corkscrews up twice as fast. Okay, so this is a 4-framer, I think. Went too early, so he's just gonna nail this down.
You should probably
So,
explain
screen wrap.
Yeah, the screen wrap. So this is a level where the game does not have a screen lock at the top, so you technically can fall infinitely. And on levels like this, you if you crouch and shift the screen down and then jump off the top of the screen, the game thinks you're at the very bottom. So the screen scrolls down to try and find you. And during that time, sprite-based objects unload to conserve memory. So basically, he does the screen wrap. He positions himself where the nut is, and then as the screen is approaching, the nut will reload, and he does a jump as it reloads, and it pushes him into the floor. So you can take a shortcut like that.
Nice. That's like. Oh
Okay.
no, you're screwed, dude. Pause abuse. You're good.
I see.
All right.
Yeah, Worcester taught me that method like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
And I agree. it's
he
better.
didn't get 14 like he was supposed to. But
Yeah.
That's okay. No, there's like a 3-frame window that you can just spin dash in through a hole there, and then just jump in, find solid wall, and then zip, do a level wrap. That level used to be actually a nightmare without that level wrap. So one day I just asked someone, "Hey, can you break this level?" And they did it.
Metro 3 is another nightmare of a level. Just
This is the
strict
hardest
start.
level in the game by far. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to manipulate Tails to fall off this platform and then have Sonic on the leftmost edge of the platform so he gets sunk into the wall. Within 2 frames of entering the wall, he then has to press right to initiate a zip, and then he's gonna pause after he initiates the zip and then reevaluate what to do based on the position that he's in, whether he has to tap right again or hold nothing or jump, to try and get his subpixels aligned so that he can initiate the level wrap. Unfortunately, Tails is being very uncooperative at the moment.
We should probably explain what a zip is. So a zip is, contrary to what most people believe, it's not every single trick you see in the Sonic game. A zip is specific when you're inside a wall. There you go. you got
Nice,
it.
dude, nice.
Very nice. So a zip is when you get inside a wall, if you have a surface to land on and stand on, if you hold left, you'll go very fast to the right. And you'll actually skip many pixels in a row to achieve that speed. And of course, the opposite is true. If you hold right, then you'll zip all the way to the left. And this is actually a really particular boss strat. Oh, that was a nice dodge. It was good awareness.
I'm so happy. I taught TimpZ how to do this boss like 2 hours ago as well. He actually got it right. I'm very proud.
So what's
don't
actually
die to the bubble.
Yeah, don't die to that guy. You actually can still die if he touches you here.
Yeah.
Just kill him. Just to,
Dude, please.
please.
My blood pressure.
All right, so the boss strat, you want to spin dash into him when those spheres are in a certain position, and what you'll get is, I think Tails hits one, right? Or no, Tails, you'll get hit, and one of those little Robotnik thingies that appear, I think Tails hits it. And Robotnik is programmed to descend. Usually he ascends when you hit him once, but Robotnik is programmed to descend when you hit one of those bouncing things. So Tails hits one right away if you time your spin dash, and you basically keep Robotnik on the floor so you can get a double hit on him, or actually a triple hit, because you hit him on the way up.
This is a really boring auto-scroller. Like, donations for a minute here would be great.
Yeah, this is a perfect time for donation comments.
Sounds good. We have $20 from Mike89. So glad TimpZ and HDL are getting their chance on the big stage at last. Thanks to both of you for helping to push Sonic speedrunning further than I ever thought we would see. We have $20 from Alec47. Shoutouts and best of luck to my fellow Genesis Sonic runners. I think we need somebody to finally get through Death Egg and Sonic 2 without dying in a marathon. Seriously, we're good at the fight. How has this not happened? Anyway, as the son of a cancer survivor, always glad to support BCF.
Oh, don't accidentally do a 3-tap.
We have $50 from Kazimak. Been following AGDQ for a few years, but first time been able to watch live. I decided to save this donation for the classic Sonic block because Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 Knuckles are my childhood, and I wanted to see you all destroy them like Carnival Knights Barrel destroyed me. Hail's hype.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's be careful. You don't want to die here. I'm infamous for dying in this level while getting a sub 16 or like being on pace for it.
So you can actually do like a 6-tap spin dash and jump at the end of this level and save like 2 frames or something, is it? And get a 205 instead of a 206. But if you miss it, you die. So it's really not worth going for at all. Okay, so this level is actually pretty difficult throughout the whole level, but he's going to initiate a glitch called Slope Glitch at the end. The way he's going to do that is off one of those booster pad thingies, he's going to spin dash while, oh wow, that was close, while it takes him in midair, and so that's going to take him off the sprite, and then that's going to initiate what we've coined a slope glitch, which basically gives him essentially like no gravity. It's just whatever slope he hits, he'll continue on that slope forever, unless he jumps and then finds another slope. And he's going to abuse that, hopefully, yeah, nice, he just activated it there. He's going to abuse that on the boss. He's going to very slowly enter this arena. And hopefully when he gets to the boss, he'll be able to spin dash, which is not typical. You can see he's usually like on an edge here. But if he enters the boss in this such manner and then positions himself right here, when the boss's sprite, like, I don't know what to say, like collects with his, he's able to stand and spin dash, so he can just defeat the boss by spin dashing into him 8 times, which causes a nice little effect here.
Alright, so let's see if I can break the tradition of dying to the final boss now. It seems to have been a common theme for Sonic 2 runs.
Do you just get the soft lock instead? That's what
Oh
we're
yeah,
waiting for.
that also hasn't been done in a GDQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one frame where if you destroy Metal Sonic, when he's transitioning between standing up into he's about to dash, he just disappears and you're stuck. And you have to wait for the time over pretty much, for 10 minutes.
There's actually quite a few frame-perfect soft locks you can do in this game that are pretty impressive.
Yeah, there's a lot of just frame-perfect things you don't want to happen, pretty much. It's really awful.
Oil Ocean and Hilltop boss when they just go off screen.
Now this boss is the gauntlet that they run right here.
Why do you do that, man?
I'm trying to get the soft lock or animal explosions, but alright. I'll be safe. Don't worry.
Like, just hit him at the top. And go early, I'm fine with that. No, not that early, Jesus Christ.
That's a really high jump too.
Yeah. So it's actually possible
Let's get
to
Spinash.
12-0 this boss, and what that means is you basically one-cycle him before he goes off the top.
Every other
But
boss
that's
has
extremely
8 hits.
risky.
So TimpZ is just going to go the safe 10-2 here, which is, I mean, it's pretty fast, honestly. And what most people, well, actually most people generally go for like 9-3 when they're doing runs. There we go. He got the hard bit down first go. All right,
Alright, time.
Oh,
Yeah.
time, yeah.
Huh?
24-02.
24:02. Alright.
Garbage.
The Casino Night 2 in 58 seconds was like crazy good.
Yeah, apart from the ridiculously bad Hilltop
He had
and
a really
dying.
good start.
Aquatic-
His
oh,
start was
Aquatic
like
Moon 1.
almost perfect.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that
I'm
sucked,
missing
dude.
the Metro 1 clipping into the ground.
Yeah,
That was a pretty solid run overall though.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
dying to the like Silver Sonic.
Yeah.
And like this and that and that.
Overall, it was much better than you were doing in practice, though, I have to say.
Okay.
It was a pretty good run. It's the best Sonic 2 run I think we've had at a GDQ, so...
Yeah,
the
definitely.
game's very unforgiving, honestly.
Yeah, I'm very pleased myself.
Yeah.
And I want to give a shout out to like HDL, Werster, Mikey, and mine, everyone at the Sonic Center, the Swedish Smash community, also known as the Finland Boat community.
Everyone except Niglaria.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, but thanks for watching, and now HDL is coming up, so watch that as well. And everyone playing
Is it Sonic Advance or?
No, HDL's up next.
Okay.
And he's actually really good at his game, so you definitely...
All right, thanks.